I'm Rennie Rodarmel Jr. here with Eric Steinbacher. We are live at the Magic Dome bringing you the 2024 Northeast Regional Championship, home of some of the best wrestling in the state. Numerous number 1, number 2 ranked wrestlers going to be putting it on here tonight, Steiny, so we're looking forward to some great action.
Yeah, a lot of rematches from last week's District 4 finals. Couple surprises, 107, which we're going to talk about here in a moment. But yeah, there'll be some awesome wrestling here again tonight.
Yeah, we're going to try to bring you an interview with Scott Goodale, coach of Rutgers University, where Connor Hare will be going to wrestle here, Division I here shortly.
And a former teammate of yours at Lock Haven University.
Former teammate of mine, and I think All-American theirs last year for Lock Haven University. So, but yeah, just want to thank everybody for joining us. We really appreciate our sponsors. We're going to take a brief second just to thank a couple sponsors. We'll come back with some intros and the pre-match here at the Magic Dome. Want to thank Woodlands Bank for continued sponsorship. For all your banking needs, get out and visit Woodlands Bank. We want to thank Jeremy Michaels and Cable Services. Get in touch with Cable Services on Lycoming Creek Road.
In the simplest terms, Murray Motors is a family. It's a culture of putting the customer first.
We're big enough to serve you and small enough to remember your name. With our mobile service van, free loaner vehicle program, top 100 master technicians, and a 5-star customer rating, we treat people how they ought to be treated, just like family.
At Woodlands Bank, we believe in the power of community. For over 3 decades, we have been rooted in our communities, serving our neighbors and helping small businesses grow. Follow the path to Woodlands Bank, where our commitment to our communities runs deep. Experience our top-notch customer service and community-focused approach that sets us apart. We're here to help you reach your financial goals and make a positive impact in our communities. Visit woodlandsbank.com to experience the Woodlands way today. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
All right, here we go. We got at 107 pounds, we got Bryce Picino, a freshman from North Penn, ranked 18th in the state. 33-5 this year, season and career. He's a 24 North Section champion, 3rd place, district finisher, taking on Manny Stoltzfus, a sophomore from Montgomery. Ranked 10th in the state, 41-7 this season, 79-25 in his career. 23 state qualifier, 24 sectional 3rd, and 24 district runner-up. Head-to-head, Stoltzfus won last week in a match 6-1 decision. Both good wrestlers. Hey, he knocked off Telly.
Babada.
Yep, Picino did, so he's a good wrestler. I'm personally probably going to pick Stoltzfus in this match. What do you think, Eric?
I think Picino's wrestling really well, but you know, Stoltzfus is kind of like the steady Eddie. I like Stoltzfus here.
Good deal. Who do we got going at 114, Eric?
114, we got Brock Rothermel, a freshman from Line Mountain, ranked number 2 in the state, 37-3 on the season and career. 24 Southern Sectional champ and district champion, going up against Lyle Vermelia, a junior from Canton. 32-11 on the season, 82-43 on the career. 24 North Sectional champ and a district second. This was a rematch of last week. Rothermel really controlled that match, was so dominant in that match. I like Rothermel to be your regional champ here.
Rothermel's a beast. Got to go with him as well. He is wrestling phenomenal. What big things coming for this freshman out of Line Mountain in Rothermel. Going on to 121 pounds, we have Colton Wade, a junior out of Sullivan County, ranked 7th in the state. 43-4 this season, 117-4 in his career. 24 North Section champion, 24 district champion, 23 7th in the state of Pennsylvania. I think he was also a district champion last year and regional champion, I think. Colton Wade out of Sullivan County, taking on Bradley Wagner, the up-and-coming freshman from Montgomery. Or from Mifflinburg, I apologize. This young man is impressive.
Yes.
Big things coming for him. He was a 24, his 24 season is 37-3, 24 Southern Sectional champ, district runner-up last week. A tight match in the finals last week, 4-3. This is going to be a toss-up.
Yeah, we talk about adjustments being made between, during the week. So it'll be interesting to see here what Wagner,
he does. Who's your pick in this?
I still like Wade.
I'm gonna go with the freshman Wagner.
Okay.
That kid is. I watched him tech fall a kid Friday night, and he was just an absolute animal. Colton Wade, you can't. It's going to be a toss-up, but for making it interesting, I'm going to go with Bradley Wagner on this one, Eric. So we will be right back. We're going to thank a couple more of our sponsors. We want to thank Custom Auto Care, Brian and Chris, for all your auto needs, complete automotive care service, PA state inspections, brakes, shocks. Chris and Brian at Custom Auto Care. They take care of my vehicles. Hope they can take care of yours too. Raceway Mobile Storage for all your mobile storage, construction sites at your business. You need extra storage. Get in touch with Scott and the gang at Raceway Mobile Storage. Want to thank Andre and Thunder Ridge Tree Services for jumping in this year. Andre Kosloff, Thunder Ridge, for all your tree services needs from Williamsburg down to Mifflinburg, Lewisburg, Shamokin Dam. Thunder Ridge Tree Services got you taken care of. We're back here with, what are we at here
127
now,
pounds. Yep, so we'll have David Kennedy, a junior from Montoursville. Ranked 9th in the state, 24 season. He's 41-5, career 118-30, 24 section champion and district champion, 23 state qualifier, going up against Anthony Barra, a freshman out of Bloomsburg. Season and career record of 34-6. Your 24 central section runner-up, district 4th.
Young man's been impressive so far this weekend. I've liked watching him wrestle. Got to watch him wrestle a couple times now. I personally got to go with Kennedy. But
yeah, I like Kennedy
impressive
here. They met in the central sectional with Kennedy, a 12-4 major decision.
All right, at 133 pounds, of course, we have the sophomore phenom, ranked number 1 in the state, Brant Hare out of Montgomery. 24 record of 49-0, going for his 50th win tonight. Impressive. Career record 94-2, pushing that 100 mark as a sophomore. I don't think it's ever been done. So it's impressive to watch.
200 isn't within reach,
200 right? Career wins is within reach for this young man. 24 central sectional champ, district champion, 2023 state runner-up after winning the district and the region last year. Impressive. Taking on a young man that's phenomenal in his own right, Max Wernsberger out of Warrior Run. 24 record of 43-3, ranked 6th in the state, career 88-11. 24 southern sectional champion, district runner-up, 2023 state 7th place finisher. This young man is impressive. Wrestled Brant to a decent match last week. Got to go with Brant Hare, but kudos to Wernsberger. He's a great young man too.
Yeah, I like Hare here as well. Just as you mentioned, he kind of cut the gap a little bit last week, so see what happens this week.
All right, and at 139, Eric, we got
Matthew Smith, a junior from Midwest, 39-5 on the season, career record 107-25, currently ranked 11th in the state. 24 Southern Sectional second, district champ, and 23 state qualifier, going up against Nolan Beaumart, a senior from Line Mountain, ranked 13th in the state, 35-13 on the season, career record 124-52, 24 Southern Sectional champ, district third, 23 state qualifier. This ought to be a really good one.
It's going to be a back-and-forth match for sure.
Yeah, I did see Beaumart did wrestle Smith earlier in the season and won that by decision. So
it's going to be a good match.
Going to be a good match.
Who do you have?
I'm going to go with. I'm going to stay with Smith here. I'm looking to him to.
I watched Beaumart and I liked him, but I'm going to stay with Smith as well. So, want to thank our sponsors again here briefly, and we want to thank Steam Specialist for all your heating and cooling needs, HVAC needs. They have 24-hour-a-day service. For this summer's upcoming cleanings that you're going to look for that emergency, for any of your installations, furnace needs, Steam Specialist HVAC, reach out, give them a ring. We want to thank Gutter Buddy for all your gutter cleaning needs. If you want to install gutter guards, get in touch with Gutter Buddy, 570-768-5750. Again, we're thanking Andre Kosloff and Gutter Buddy. Want to thank Blair Brothers Goldsmith jumping in here for the district and regional tournament. Custom-made jewelry on the Golden Strip. Get in touch with John Blair. Sit down with him. Design a custom piece for your loved one. John Blair, Blair Brothers Goldsmith. And we're back here, guys. I think, Eric, I'm up here, correct?
145.
145 pounds. We've got Reagan Milheim, ranked 1 or 2 in the state. Depends on which ranking you're looked at. Number 1 in the state from Warrior Run, a sophomore. He's 45-2 this year, 93-7 on his career, which, hey, look, he's approaching that 100-win mark as well. 24 Central Sectional Champ and District Champ, 23 state runner-up, taking on another tough wrestler in his own right, ranked 4th in the state, Mason Barbitsky out of Southern Columbia, committed to the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, 131-9 this year, 121-31 on his career. Southern Sectional Champ, 2nd in districts. Southern Sectional runner-up, district runner-up, 2-time state place finisher, 5th and 4th place. Great wrestler. I'm going to go with Milheim edging him out again, but it's going to be a tough match.
Last 2 weeks have just been barn burners, coming down to like the final seconds of the match with Milheim coming out on top again. I'm going to go Milheim. He just finds a way to get it done.
Okay. And what do we have at 152, Eric?
152, Cameron Milheim, a junior from Warrior Run. Ranked 4th in the state, season record 44-2, career record 129-20, 24 Southern Sectional Champ, District Champ, 23 state 2nd place finisher, going up against sophomore from Montoursville, Gage Wenzel, ranked 5th in the state, season record 41-7, career record 86-20, 24 Central Sectional Champ, District runner-up, 23 state 5th place finisher. This was a heated match last week. Came down to ultimate tiebreaker, and Milheim, won that one. So
this is a barn burner. Who are you taking?
I don't know. I'm going to go Milheim just because, he's kind of had the number, and, he knows how to wrestle big in these big moments.
Yeah, I'd like to go with Gage, but I kind of feel the same way. Milheim seems to find a way to come up with it when it counts. So it's going to be a heck of a match,
It will be.
Both these guys are great young men. We'll see how it turns out. But and here we go. This guy almost needs no introduction. The leading District 4 wins leader all time. Connor Hare, a senior out of Montgomery, committed to Rutgers, as we talked earlier. Scott Goodell, we might try to grab a hold of him this evening. Ranked number 1 in the state, 50-0, perfect record on the season, 183-5 on his career, 24 sectional and district champ, defending 2-time state champion.
Looking for number 3.
Connor Hare, taking on Hudson Ward, senior from Canton, has wrestled a good tournaments both at the district and the region. 38-9 this year, 119-37, ranked 8th in the state himself, Northern Section champion, district runner-up, and 23 state qualifier. Of course, Connor Hare's my pick here.
Absolutely, mine as well.
Yep. And thanking our sponsors again, we got Chris McCracken and Pine Creek Seed Farms. Want to give them a big shout out for all your seed needs, from clovers to corn to farming seed needs. Get in touch with Pine Creek Seed Farms, Chris and Cray McCracken. Want to thank Blaze Alexander, Subaru, Dave and the gang for all your needs, both brand new Subaru and used cars. Get in touch with Dave Kelly at Blaze Alexander Subaru. Of course, Rennie Rowe Darmal, Allstate Insurance. Want to thank my dad for continuing to sponsor year in and year out. Give him a shout for all your personal home and auto insurance needs. But here we go now, back at Eric. You got 172 pounds here. What do we got?
172, Caden Fink, a senior from Montgomery, ranked 3rd in the state, 43-5 on the season, career record 140-36. 24 Central Section and District Champion, 23 State Place Finisher. Going up against a senior from Milton, Alex Hoffman, ranked 15 in the state. Season record 33-4, 102-37 on the career. 24 Southern Sectional Champion, District Second, 23 State Qualifier. I like Caden Fink here
to be your regional
champ.
Got to go with Fink myself, Eric. And then 189 pounds. The number, currently you have number 3. The rankings that I was following on Facebook had him as number 1, so bouncing around right there. But we'll call him the number 1 ranked state wrestler in the state. Garrett Garcia, senior out of Southern Columbia, 29-0 in the season. 91-13 in his career, 24 Southern Sectional and District Champion, 2022 state 5th place finisher after an injury in 23, did not wrestle last year. Taking on up-and-coming junior Mason Higley out of Towanda, 41-4 in the season, 102-27, 24 Northern Section champ, district runner-up, 23 state qualifier. Mason Higley doing a good job this year, but got to go with Garcia on this one.
Yeah, Garcia won last week 9-1, so I'm going with Garcia here as well.
Okay. And what do we have at 215, Eric?
Yep, 215 pounds. You've got the phenomenal junior from Muncie, Austin Johnson, ranked number 2 in the state. Season record 27-1, career 107-3, 24 central sectional and district champion, 23 state champs, 22 state runner-up. Going up against Cole Yunkin, a senior from Montoursville, ranked 13th in the state, 41-9 on the season, career record 104-42. Your 24 central section and district runner-up, 23 state qualifier. I like Austin Johnson here.
Of course, both these young men are great. We love Cole out of Montoursville, our alma mater. But I just fear for Cole that as we've seen, Austin's a little too much for him. So I'll be going with Austin as well. 285 pounds. We have Sawyer Robinson, a junior out of Towanda, 40-7 on the year, 88-36 in his career, 24 Northern Section runner-up, district champion, taking on Landon Morehart, again out of Montoursville, winning a barn burner earlier today. He is ranked 21st in the state. He is 34-12 and 24 Central Section champion, district runner-up. This is a rematch. What was the score of this last week?
Robinson won by major decision.
And controlled the match. I'll be going with Robinson again. Your call?
Morehart has had a tremendous last 2 weeks, but I think Robinson's just too athletic, and I think he gets it done tonight.
Want to thank our newest sponsor here this week, ChemStream. Want to thank for all your chemical needs, ChemStream. Give them a shout. Look them up online, ChemStream. Want to thank them for their responsible work in the environment and taking care of local gas industry and other companies. ChemStream, check them out online. Thank you. Want to thank Burger Septic for all your septic needs. Reach out to Burger Septic. Look us up online. Look us up on Facebook. Give us a shout at Burger Septic. Susquehanna Valley Insurance. We want to thank Ian and Doug for all your commercial and business insurance needs. Look up Susquehanna Valley Insurance. Give them a shout. Want to thank our newest sponsor here this week, Sully Seeds and Beans up in Sullivan County. Reach out for Scott Shipman. He's your one of your only that I know of Eagle Seed dealers in the area. Eagle Seed soybeans are phenomenal for your camp and your deer hunting needs. Reach out to Sully Seeds. Yeah. All right. Hey, I'm live here with Gable Strickland, fellow Lock Haven wrestler. Of course, I graduated from Lock Haven and wrestled there as well. Of course, you all remember Gable Strickland from Benton, standout wrestler, placed third in senior year. Tell us a little bit, what do you think's going on with the program up there at Lock Haven and Scotty Moore? How's everything going?
I mean, everything's going really good. We just have a lot of kids that are committed to the grind, and especially with the postseason coming along, everyone's just trying to work as hard as they can, just prepare.
I've seen you've been climbing the rankings. Are you hoping to have a strong finish yourself?
Yeah, hopefully win our conference tournament, book myself a trip to Kansas City, Missouri.
Returning trip. You were a national qualifier last year.
Yep. But yeah, everything's just going good. We just got to I mean, honestly, Coach Moore, Coach Perry, all the other coaches, they do a good job at getting us to peak at the right time, which helps.
And I tell you what, they've nicknamed it the Rise, and I'll tell you what, it really is, Gable. I mean, you're seeing, like, I've seen it in your mat room. They've reworked your whole mat room for you guys. It's beautiful. I see it. I saw it named after Ron and I can't think of Mrs. Bose. Bose, big supporters of. And now Ron Bose, I'll give you a little history, was my college roommate that wrestled at Lock Haven. Jacob Ritchie was his high school coach in Maryland, and that's how Jake ended up to wrestle with me. He was a two-time Maryland state champion at 189 pounds, and then my roommate, we both wrestled 190, and we're still best friends today. Matter of fact, he's here to watch my nephew, Caden Rodarm, wrestle tonight.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so, but you meet lifelong friends through your wrestling career at Lock Haven stuff. But hey, we want to thank Gable Strickland for stepping in here and taking a moment to talk to us. We want to wish Lock Haven University and Coach Scotty Moore and the rest of the gang the best of luck here as you go to nationals, but wish you the best. We'll thank a couple of our sponsors and let you go. Again, thanks to all our sponsors, and we'll be back here with some more wrestling action.
If you're driven by an adventurous heart, the 2024 Subaru Outback shares your spirit. It will take you as far as you want to explore with standard symmetrical all-wheel drive plus up to 32 miles per gallon. It'll get you off the beaten path with up to 9.5 inches of ground clearance. 97% of Outback vehicles sold in the last 10 years are still on the road today. Talk about dependability. And with interest rates as low as 1.9% on select 2024 Subaru Outbacks, why wait? So make your next stop at Blaze Alexander Subaru, high on the hill in Muncie, where we're taking the deals the other guys won't. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one.
All right, here we go, live, the 177
pounds.
Bryce Peckino, freshman, North Penn. Manny Stolfus, sophomore from Montgomery.
Peckino with an upset earlier today, correct, Eric, over Telly Babatis of Montoursville.
Semifinals, yes.
In the semifinals. Stoltzfus has been wrestling well ever since the section. Stoltzfus had a tough start in the section, but he's been wrestling great since then. Stoltzfus, like I said, I think we both gave him a little bit of the edge here. That's who I went with. Eric, did you pick Peckino or Stoltzfus?
No, I went Stolfus.
You went Stoltzfus as well.
Peckino's coming out pretty aggressive early.
Yes, he is.
Looks like a big 7-pounder too, does he?
Yes, he does. Oh, he's got a little bit of the edge there, a little spin around on Peckino, but able to battle it off. Stoltzfus was. Shrugged him by, a little throw by. Yeah, he looks like he has a size advantage big time on Peckino here, doesn't he, Eric? Or Peckino looks like he has the advantage on Stoltzfus.
Got a minute left to go here in the first. We are still scoreless.
He's trying to elevate that underarm, but Stoltzfus countered a shot there, high crotch. Little throw by Peckino there.
Peckino's really getting after it here.
He is.
Like
he's the aggressor here so far in this first period, Eric. 48 seconds to go, 0-0 here at this 107-pound final for the Northeast Regional Champion. And we got guys that we could see for years to come here, a freshman and a sophomore, a freshman in Peckino, sophomore in Manny Stoltzfus.
Just a reminder,
Stoltzfus being coached by Denny Hare.
It's over $1,500.
Where's the team standings on this, Eric? I mean, is Montoursville locked in, or can Montgomery?
No, Montgomery can. Montgomery's right there in it.
I know Montoursville. A couple Montoursville guys were telling me Caden helped him out with that win for 3rd and 4th over Bryson because it's that close. Little hand battle here, 13 seconds to go. Fighting, a little shot by Pekino, defended nicely by Stolfus, trying to spin behind and recounter with the shot, no dice. Oh, he's in there now, but 5 seconds to go. We're going to be in a scramble position. If he could clear that head, he could finish it.
Current standings, Montoursville at 114 points, Montgomery 96, Warrior Run 82.5.
Yes, Mindy, I will get you some food after the match tonight. She's texting me while we're trying to announce here. Want to thank Woodlands Bank. This match being brought to you by Woodlands Bank for all your local banking needs and your financial needs. Reach out to Eric Steinbacher at Woodlands Bank.
I missed with a tight waist.
Did Stolfus take down there, Eric?
I was looking at my paper.
Okay. Yeah, that's the hard thing when you're announcing. We're thanking our sponsors, looking at our paper. Sometimes we miss something there. We have to look down when the wrestling action is not going on. But assuming Stolfus took down, nice leg in.
Trying to turn those hips.
And trying to get a cross-face tilt there, but Stolfus battling it out.
Got the boots in.
Some of the best wrestling here in the state of Pennsylvania. We got the 10th ranked Manny Stolfus taking on the number 18th ranked Bryce Pekino here at 107 pounds. Hey, share away. If we hit 100 shares, we're going to try to do some giveaways. I'll tell you what, at 50 shares, I will make sure we give away $100 next week. At 50 shares, at 100 shares, we'll be giving away a custom piece from Blair Brothers Goldsmith. So get those shares out there. I'm going to drop the 50 shares to $100 giveaway. At 100 shares, we're giving away a piece of Blair Brothers Goldsmith. This match, of course, being brought to you by Woodlands Bank. Here we go.
Just under a minute here to go in the second. Still scoreless. Pekino riding tough on top, trying to get a turn.
This 107-pound weight, the only one who's really been dominating has been Babatis, and of course he got picked off by Pekino in the semis. Stolfus trying to escape, Pekino bringing him to the mat, dropping down on those legs, and then returning to the upper body.
These two head-to-head, Stolfus won that match earlier in the season.
Oh, I thought he was going to get it, but Pekino doing a nice job of coming back in there. Almost escaped by Stolfus.
Of course, in high school wrestling, there is no riding time, but it would be huge if Pekino can ride him out here for the last 38 seconds.
Talking about that, I wonder if we'd ever see that, and I'm also wondering if they'll go to the three-point takedown in high school. I would love that. I think that takedown's worth a little more, and I would love to see that change. There's the escape by Stolfus to take the lead the second period, 1-0 by Manny Stolfus of Montgomery.
There he is on the leg. Pekino with the wizard. I don't know if we'll see two here. There it is.
Oh, there's two. He takes the lead now, 3-0 with the final seconds of the match. We'll also, at 100 shares, we'll also be giving away 2 free pies from Perkins Restaurant at 100 shares. So I got some nice giveaways there. Frank Kovaler just messaged me, so a couple pies on top of that. So we got a couple nice giveaways there as we reach 50 and 100.
3 more shares.
So, till what? 3 more shares till we hit 50.
Pekino with some good back pressure up to his feet. And he is out on the escape. 3-1. Stolfus now leads. Pekino in on a shot when we're out of bounds. What do you think about going to the college out of bounds rules at some point?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that's kind of, to me, it's, I worry about that at high school, Eric. A lot of times at college, you have a better setup. Some of these high school matches, when we're running these tournaments, we're right on the out of bounds. Yeah. I mean, it get worried that we extend that wrestling on the out of bounds for injury's sake at high school.
Minute 30 here in the third. Stolfus still leads 3-1. Pekino in on a shot.
Pekino, you would think, will definitely be being the aggressor here in this third period, trying to pick up his first Northeast Regional Championship. Oh, nice throw by Stolfus. Almost looking, I thought we'd get a reshot there. Ooh, a little bit over aggressive there. He wants it. Got to give it to him.
He's been the aggressor since.
Kind of thought maybe you'd see the official tell him, hey, be aggressive, but keep it real. Manny continuing to wrestle
an underhook
smart.
There, trying to get to that leg.
Oh, he's in on that shot.
Can he finish?
Oh, he might if he gets that ankle. No call, no call.
Fleeing
the mat. 1 point awarded to Peckino for fleeing the mat. So Stoltzfus was ruled fleeing the mat there, and a point was given to Peckino. So now it's a 3-2 match, and a takedown by Peckino could give him the lead.
He's looking to get those double unders.
Stoltzfus holding on to a 3-2. He needs to start shooting good shots so he doesn't get called. There he's in. He could be finishing this one. Cut. Can he bring him down? Nice elevation there by Peckino.
He's got to get his hips up. Stoltzfus going to work.
Got to come across and cover in a good position now to finish this. There's two. Stoltzfus securing that takedown. 5-2. This exciting match being brought to you by Woodlands Bank.
20 seconds left to go.
Stoltzfus needs to just hang on, ride him tight here. He's got the tight waist, chopping on the other side. Even if he gives one, it's not a problem here. Nice job by Manny Stoltzfus of Montgomery, in good position with 10 seconds to secure his first Northeast Regional Championship, Eric.
Manny riding tough. Manny Stoltzfus, your 2024 AA Regional Northeast Champion. Congratulations.
And again, this one being brought to you by Woodlands Bank. Great job by both opponents. Now, we don't have a podium here, just thanking Woodlands Bank real quick again for that match. And thanking all of our sponsors. ChemStream coming on as our sponsor for all your chemical needs. Check out ChemStream.
This bout to you today is brought to you by Woodlands Bank. Manny Stoltzfus. I went from training your older brother in the garage to see you now run a regional title on the way to Hershey. Talk about it and tell me how you feel.
Love it. I don't have much to say, but so thankful for this and this opportunity. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I also love my coaches and just love the wrestling atmosphere and everything.
Thanks, guys. We're gonna get started. We're holding up this match. Here we go. We're gonna go back on the camera, back to the match here.
114 pounds. We got a freshman, Brock Rothermel of Line Mountain, second-ranked wrestler in the state, going up against a junior from Canton.
Rothermel in quick. Rothermel in quick on the double, looking to finish. He's got to come across and cover. There's the two. Rothermel been impressive, Eric, throughout this last 2 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. There's another takedown.
Again with a two. Rothermel looking tougher and tougher. Of course, the second-ranked wrestler in the state as a freshman at 114 pounds. Coming around behind again. Oh, little nice battle off there. Nice battle by Vermelia.
Rothermel trying to sit the edge there.
This match being brought to you by Cable Services. Jeremy Michaels, get in touch.
There's two.
Another two by Rothermel. Dominant wrestler here. Brock Rothermel out of Line Mountain. Big things to come from this freshman.
This again is a rematch of last week's district final. Rothermel was dominant in that.
He looked tough, but he just looks, every time I watch him, he seems to get more confident and wrestle tougher, Eric.
Yeah, no, I agree. He's got the bar and a half.
Oh, he's going over. We could have the first fall here.
Count's getting swipes.
There's your pin. Brock Rothermel with the fall. Like I said, it was a good match last week, but here he is with the fall, and he is your 114-pound Northeast Regional Champion. We'll look to go back down to the mat with Florida and with Brock Rothermel, if he can catch him there in a quick interview and then to the podium. That match being brought to you by Cable Services in this interview.
Hey. This bout is brought to you today by Cable Services. I'm here with the 114-pound champ. First pin in 2 weeks, guys. Talk to us. Tell us how you feel.
Yeah, I feel good. Trying to do the right things for states coming up. It's the next thing for me, so just taking it every moment at a time.
You were really aggressive out there. You didn't let up. You looked really good. Congrats on the win, and good luck to States and Hershey. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, super nice young man, Brock Rothermel there, wishing him the best of luck. We can't wait to watch him at Hershey. We're gonna pan over to the podium there, and we want to thank Custom Auto Care, Chris and Brian, for all your automotive needs. Custom Auto Care. Want to take a second while we're shooting the podium there. I want to thank some of our other sponsors. ChemStream jumping on here. ChemStream for all your chemical needs. Just a great company. Environmentally responsible. ChemStream, look them up. Want to thank Sully Seeds for jumping in this year. Again, we can't do this. I know I thank our sponsors a lot here, guys, but we can't do this. Please get out, support our sponsors. If you have need, let them know we sent you. We can't bring this wrestling to you without our sponsors. Blaze Alexander Subaru bringing this podium. We're getting ready to go back to the mat here, and with live action. Eric, who do we have coming on? Just going to wait till he scrolls back to the mat, and we'll let these guys start.
Yep, 121 pounds. We've got Colton Wade, a junior from Sullivan County, going up against Bradley Wagner, a freshman out of Mifflinburg. This was a rematch of last week's district final with a Wade coming out of the 4-3 decision.
And of course, Eric taking Wade in this. I'm going out on a limb here, and I want to see what Bradley Wagner can do. I picked Wagner. I've been impressed. He destroyed his opponent. I can't remember if it was in the quarters or the semis, but I think it was the quarterfinal match last night. Man, did he impress me last night. But not taking anything away from Colton Wade. Absolute beast of a wrestler at 121 pounds, and right now ranked 7th. Wagner climbing the rankings, ranked 10th in the state. Love to see these young freshmen coming up, Eric, and years to come of watching them.
Yeah, we talk about the great wrestling that we have here in District 4, and Wagner on a good shot.
Nice shot by Wagner. Can he finish? He's in a good position to finish this shot. Man, is Wade doing a great job of battling it. And I think Wade is maybe, you would have thought there's no way that Wagner doesn't finish this, and Colton just doing a phenomenal job of battling it. He'd have to lock it up. If he could lock it, you could see 2 there if he keeps his feet in. Look at him knowing where he's in the mat, though, trying to finish that too. What an exciting scramble there by those 2 wrestlers. It's what we're bringing here with Grapplers Only TV, that kind of scramble right there. Big time wrestling action. We're going to try to get with, I think after the conclusion of the 160-pound match, I'm going to try to bring Scott Goodale up here and talk to him a little bit during the 172-pound match, talk to him a little bit about his big recruit in Connor Hare, and get a second to talk to him, of course, the coach of Rutgers University. Any word on Wade? Any early commitments on him as a junior?
No, I haven't. I have not heard anything at this point.
Man, look at him going right at him. Wagner just bringing the action. Look at him changing levels. Look how aggressive he is. Great job by both young men, but man, is Wagner all go.
This match brought to you by Custom Auto Care.
Chris and Brian, give them a shout. They take care of my vehicles. They'll take care of yours. Give Chris and Brian a shout at Custom Auto Care.
Wade down to start the second. To switch. Good job by Wagner. Good forward pressure here.
Looking to escape, looking for a first score of this match here. Still 0-0, all knotted up here in the second period. Wade to his feet. We're going to see one right there. Reshot right at the edge. Nice job. Man, these guys are exciting to watch.
They are. It's 1-0 Wade with 1:40 left to go here in the second period. Wade's been working a lot from his knees here in the neutral position this match. I don't remember him doing that as much last week. Wagner counters, goes to his knees. Shot by Wade, good counter by reshot.
Man, these guys are fighting it out. Lots of people watching at home. We're getting a few pictures. We might get a chance to show those or post them up on the site, broadcast it up on their TV. You can go right on your smart TV and go to www.grapplersonlytv and watch it right off your TV. I know earlier, before we even got started, hundreds of people already watching on at home, and countless others watching on Facebook. And thanks so much that we can bring all this to you guys.
40 seconds left to go. Wade still leads 1-0 as we're in a neutral position.
This exciting match being brought to you by Custom Auto Care. Little trying to throw by. Underhook, he's got the throw by. Can he get that angle and finish the two? And
nice
Wade,
job by
just
Wade.
a phenomenal defensive
Reshot on
job.
himself.
Look at, he goes right to his back. Can we got the two takedown by, holy moly, by Wagner. What a great job. Man, did he catch him off balance there. Great job. Wade didn't know what hit him there.
With the roll here, nice job by Wagner to roll
Nice job
with him. We're out of
holding
bounds.
on. Like I said, I just felt like Wagner was gaining more confidence and gaining more confidence. Wagner was week in and week out. 6 seconds to go. Wagner with the 2-1 lead here at the 121-pound final. Wow, is this some great wrestling.
Wade trying to get escape here, but we are out of time. End of the second period. 2-1. Wagner of Mifflinburg over Wade of Sullivan County.
Whew, this match worth the price of admission. This match being brought to you by Custom Auto Care. Wade gonna cut him loose.
Probably figuring just and save the time and gonna try to get to him on his feet. It's 3-1 now, Wagner.
Now, Wade's always been an aggressive wrestler, so I look to see him get real aggressive now that he's down by 2 points here in the third period.
Oh, nice shot
there. Countered by Wagner. Reshot by Wagner. Man, these guys are both exciting wrestlers. Now I want to see, does Wagner stay aggressive with the 2-point lead? Oh, he went for that same throw there he hit earlier. He's in position. Could he get it? That could be.
He's out of bounds.
No, good call by the official. Good call by some boos, but that was a great call. He was out. His left foot drug out of bounds. There was no two. See, he tried to hit. There's that same throw again. Do you see him looking for it, Eric? He's going back to the well there for that throw. I don't think he's going to catch him in it again. Wade's looking for that now. He knows it's coming. See, he's got a little leverage, and that's what lets him get that throw, Eric.
Yeah. We talk about the adjustments made. Of course, we talked about this being last week's final. The weekly adjustments made. Just this phenomenal match here.
That's it. I mean, and they're studying their tapes from last week. They're coming back. They're bringing something different. They might have seen him be a little off balance there and said, hey, we're going to be looking for this. Or it could have just been spur of the moment, and he was there.
Right.
I think it. He goes for the headlock. Wagner holds on. No points, no points. There's the two. There's the two. Up 5-1. Wagner now in the third period. Guys, we got to say it. I mean, Bradley Wagner, the freshman from Mifflinburg, is 100% for real. Young man is going to be something to watch as in the next week at Hershey and the next 3 years. We are going to have fun following this young man.
We talked about Rothermel at 114 as a freshman. Peckino as a freshman.
Yep, lots of young guys coming that are going to be fun for us to follow, Steiny.
Bradley Wagner, your 121-pound
what a job, Wagner. He is fired up. Look at that young man. Grapplers Only TV and Custom Auto Care bringing that phenomenal match to you. We'll go and get an interview with this guy. Boy, I bet you is he fired up. See what Florida can catch him, see what he has to say. Can't wait to hear from this young man.
Finishers at 114 pounds. In fourth place, from Hanover.
Up here, he's grabbing.
All right, congrats. I'm here with the champ. All right, this bout is brought to you by Custom Auto Care. Congrats, champ, on your way to regionals. Talk to us. Tell us how you feel.
I feel pretty accomplished for it being my freshman year and coming out here and working on the things I do in practice and just keep scoring the matches. Like, I feel pretty accomplished. I've just been doing those things, and it just shows where I come.
Absolutely, absolutely. You did a great job today. Congrats. We look forward to seeing you next week, champ.
We're going to go over to the podium. This podium being brought to you by Raceway Mobile Storage. Scott Mull and the gang. Reach out to Raceway Mobile Storage for all your mobile storage needs. Blaze Alexander Family Dealerships. Blaze Alexander Subaru also bringing this podium to you. Can't thank all these sponsors enough. Yep. We are getting ready here now. Give us 1 second. We're going to come back now. They're looking up to us. We're going to come back live here with action now. We're panning back over, and we're coming live back. Eric, what do we have?
127 pounds. We've got David Kennedy, a junior from Montoursville, going up against Anthony Barra, a freshman from Bloomsburg.
Barra wrestling a good tournament. Of course, Kennedy has been spot on week in and week out. Kennedy, I think I look really big things from Kennedy. I think he's wrestling with more confidence. He's in on a nice shot right now. Going to hold on to it. Going to come around, hook it. We should see two here. Barra's got his other leg hooked. There's the two by Kennedy. You know, the one thing that always concerns me with Kennedy is he is so aggressive sometimes to the point that we're going to see escape one now by Barra. Kennedy can be so aggressive sometimes it worries me, Eric.
Yeah, sometimes getting himself in
he gets himself in a bad situation because he's just so aggressive. But you know what? That's the way Kennedy wrestles, and I wouldn't change it. I love his aggressiveness. I love how he goes after it. Here he Barra in on that. Kennedy battling it off, trying to come around.
He could get that cradle. He's looking for it. He's in on the leg.
And another thing that probably, that Kennedy is a little shorter, and that leverage, he's got to battle through that. But he's doing a nice job. We're going to see two right there for another score by Kennedy. Ooh. And you just love that aggressiveness by Kennedy from Montoursville.
He now leads 4-1.
But I've never seen this guy take 1 second off in any match, Eric. 6 minutes of nonstop go by Kennedy.
Yeah, no, he is. He's usually go, go, go. And he leads here 4-1 over Barra. Of
course, another freshman in the Northeast Regional Finals here in Anthony Barra. Barra, we're pronouncing that properly?
Barra
out of Bloomsburg.
Well, Barris sits out here.
Trying
if he get
to
underneath that leg.
Watch that knee of Kennedy. Could be in trouble. He needs to hold on. Hip up. There he hips up. Hangs on. Needs to hang on. Oh, nope. He's going to give one up there. 4-2. Still the lead for Kennedy. This match being brought to you by Raceway Mobile Storage. Scott Mall and the gang.
Nice job by Barra with short time to get out and get that escape.
So many sponsors here we got so appreciative of here tonight. ChemStream jumping on here for the first time this week. Looking forward next year for ChemStream to come on, and we're looking to bring some matches next year. We've been talking to Eric, talking to Riz and Grapplers Only TV. We're looking to bring some dual meet matches next year, bring King Kong in action for you. We're looking to bring some dual meets both for girls wrestling and the guys wrestling, maybe a couple matches of the best matchups for the girls and a couple best matchups of the guys, some dual meet matches to set the stage for these big tournaments at the end, Eric.
Yeah, no, great. It's a great opportunity for those wrestlers.
These young guys deserve this. They work so hard. They deserve to get the coverage. They deserve to get the people watching at home. And it's nice they can go and download this and keep it for years to come, show their kids this final match, and that they got a little limelight and how the job they did here in the finals.
Yeah, Rennie, hey, let's go down to Florida. And Florida, what's going on down there?
Oh, can't hear him. He didn't hear us there.
You got to do the mic, bro. Ready? Go.
Not much. We have a lot of good matches going on right now. Defending district champs Montoursville is in the lead right now, 6-3. He looks pretty comfortable. Mr. Kennedy on top.
All right. Thanks to our man on the mat, Josh Aarons. And also want to thank Josh Aarons for your training needs. Reach out to Josh Aarons for all your training needs. He has a local gym, phenomenal job. He trained my girls, for the last 6-8 years, work with them with their balance, their physical strength, and it helped both my daughters just be better from cross country to my youngest daughter softball, now a Lycoming softball player, really help build their confidence in their game and in their athletics. So Josh Aaron, make sure you look him up, and he works with so many young athletes. He is so devoted to all of our young athletes in the local area.
Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, sir. Here we go, keeping this action going. 21 seconds to go. 6-4 lead for Kennedy out of Montoursville.
Got a stall call on Barra.
Not surprising. I mean, Kennedy just pushing that action. Barra turning this around right at the edge. Kennedy fighting off, blown out of bounds. Barra stepped out with that right foot out of bounds. The official saw it. Good catch on the official's part, and, you know, blew him out of bounds there. Time runs out. We're going into the third period. Eric, you have me there now?
Yeah, Kennedy,
okay.
Kennedy leads 6-4.
Just a little quick mic problem. Eric was switching over so he could hear me there.
Kennedy chooses to go neutral here to start the third. Kennedy being the aggressor.
Kennedy still pushing, driving in. 6-4 lead here in the third period. David Kennedy, Montoursville, nice shot by Barra, quickly countered by Kennedy. Kennedy looking to turn this into a score for himself. Can he do it? Both wrestlers at the edge. Eric, I think
there.
We were talking earlier, Eric, District 4 dominating the finals here.
Yeah, this is first year in a long time I can remember there was not a District 2 finalist.
Yep, no District 2 finalist into the finals here. All District 4 wrestlers in the finals. Like Eric and I always talk about, District 4, the hotbed of wrestling in the state of Pennsylvania. We're just a little biased being District 4 guys.
A little bit. Oh, there's the takedown by Kennedy.
Kennedy securing an 8-4 lead with a minute to go. Should be looking at securing his first, I think this is his first Northeast regional title if he takes this title home.
Kennedy looking there. Oh, Barra, nice job there with the escape. Now down 8-5.
Like I said, Kennedy will not stop. Does not matter if he's up. I do not look to Kennedy to slow his pace one bit, as he is always the aggressor in every. Look at him going right in, grabbing that Russian. Look at him driving Barra right out of bounds. Stalling call point. Look at that, Steiny. That is Kennedy for you. This kid is, you just got to love his tenacity. You got to love his go. You can't help but loving Kennedy and rooting for this young man when you like
he's still taking ground here. A lot of times you'll see kids back off here a little bit, or kind of shut it down a little bit.
Yep, and Kennedy will not stop. There's a shot by Barra. Kennedy trying to battle it off, staying up. He is in. Even if he gives up this 2, he's okay. And he doesn't want to give up. Battles. 10 seconds to go. No points given. Kennedy continued battle. 7 seconds on the edge. 3 seconds. Kennedy from Montoursville, your Northeast Regional champ. That match being brought to you by Raceway Mobile Storage. And this upcoming interview brought to you by Raceway Mobile Storage. Great match by both young men. What year's Kennedy, Eric?
Junior.
And he's the Montoursville junior.
For the presentation of the 121-pound weight class.
Good job, back-to-back, right? Last week.
In fourth place at 120.
This bout is brought to you by Raceway Storage. We're here with Mr. Kennedy, back-to-back district and regional champ. Walk us through the match and tell us a couple people you're thankful for.
Thankful for family. My team being like a family means a lot. Match felt real good. Ate a lot better this week than last week. And a gas out third period, so big one's eating food. Thankful for food.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you look really good out there for being 127. I don't know, we might have to go at it. Congrats. Good luck next week at Hershey.
Yep. Just finishing up with a quick shot at the podium. That podium and the next match being brought to you by Thunder Ridge Tree Services. And these guys are waiting on us to start the match. We're going to pan back over here to the match, and we're going to let these guys get underway. Here we go, Eric. What do we got?
133 pounds, Brant Hare, the sensational sophomore from Montgomery. #1 ranked wrestler in the state, going up against 6th ranked Max Wernsberger.
This match,
sophomore as well from Warrior Run.
This match being brought to you by Thunder. Last week, this was a good match. Wernsberger doing a nice job of keeping it close, and because Hare is just such an explosive wrestler. Nice shot by Hare early in the match.
Quick shot there.
Should see the
trying
finish.
to hook that leg.
Doing a nice job of battling these funk positions. He's got to come across and cover that hip. Some people, there's 2. Hare with the 2 early in the match.
Wernsberger bails 2-0.
And Wernsberger's a solid wrestler, and he's coming into this, and of course, I want to say he's going after the win, but he wants to stay in the match. So you get a guy that's as good as Wernsberger wrestling to stay in that match, and it makes a tough match for a match like for a phenomenal wrestler like Hare. It does keep the match tighter.
Two-1 has just under a minute here left to go in the first.
Warrior Run being coached by Jeremy Betts, and of course Derek Zeckman, one of the assistants at Warrior Run. Derek Zeckman with Mortgage Network Solutions. He kind of missed out sponsoring this year, but I want to give him a shout out. He will return next year as one of our sponsors. Mortgage Network Solutions, for all your mortgage needs. Give Derek Zeckman a shout at Mortgage Network Solutions. Hare continuing to be aggressive and driving him right out of bounds, Eric.
Thought that was kind of quick, but
yeah.
Guess in these championships, things are caught a little tighter.
Did he hit him, Eric? I missed that.
Yeah, he did.
He did hit him early. Okay, hit Wernsberger for stalling. Back in, looking to finish that takedown. I think you see there's 2 call now. Nice 4-1 lead, 3-point lead early in the match for Hare. 8 seconds ago, you'll see him ride that out take the 4-1 lead in the second period. This match being brought to you, I'm gonna hit both Andre's businesses right now. This match being brought to you by Thunder Ridge and Gutter Buddies. Thunder Ridge Tree Services and Gutter Buddies for all your gutter needs. Gutter cleanouts, of course, gutter guards installed. Gutter Buddy, Thunder Ridge, and Gutter Buddy sponsoring this match. Brant's going to cut him to start the second period, Eric.
Optional at least. Here we go. Hare deferred. Wernsberger chose down.
Yeah, Hare's going to cut him. There's the 1-point escape. Hare looking to keep the action up here on this one, Eric, I think.
Yeah, he feels pretty comfortable there on his feet. Nice throw by.
Nice shot in deep on this. Look, cuts it right down. He's looking to cover that hip again. There, you're going to see the 2 quick. There's the 2.
Hare now leads 6-2.
Looks a little more dominant here tonight, Hare, actually, than last week at the district final, Eric.
Yeah, I think he's found something there on his feet, not trying to wrestle here on the mat as much.
He's doing a nice job cut across. Like I said, you got Brant Hare right here dominating the number 6 ranked wrestler in the state in Wernsberger. This is another top-notch wrestler out of District 4.
Yeah, obviously we're looking for both of these guys to make a deep run in Hershey next week.
There's a wrestler out of, who was it, Eric, that gave Wernsberger a decent match in the semis. The young man was undefeated coming out of District 2.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Last name was Maybe, yeah. I thought you were saying maybe he gave him a good match. No, he did give him a good match, maybe.
There's another 2 for Hare.
Maybe gave him a good match.
It was definitely
No, it was
maybe.
definitely Dave. It was definitely maybe he gave him a good match. All right, I'm not a comedian.
Got 45 seconds left to go here in the second. Hare leads Wernsberger 8-3.
Look at guys at home watching this match. Look at that. The big screen at home on GrapplersOnlyTV.com. You can see it tagged. We got lots of people joining us at home watching that. Just wanted to give a shot. And I apologize. This picture was shared by a few people. Kara Person, Shanna Kiefer, I know, was another one. But we had several people share pics of them tuning in at home and watching us. I want to thank those people watching at home and sharing those pics. I can tell you real quick who shared all the pictures. Like I said, Kara Person, Shanna Kiefer, the Wirtz family sharing those pictures, and thank you guys for tuning in at home.
Got 12 seconds left to go after the stalemate call.
8-3 to Brant Hare, the number 1 ranked wrestler in the state at 133 pounds, dominating this match over a solid wrestler in his own rights, Max Wernsberger, the sophomore. Of course, his dad, the coach at Bucknell University, and his older brother wrestling there now, correct?
Yes. Hare's choice, going neutral.
I got to turn to my stats and detail guy Steiny on this stuff. He knows what all these guys do.
To make their way to the awards area, please.
No picture from Jessica yet. I know how much she loves wrestling. She doesn't like to miss a match. So I'm looking for a picture from Jess Steinbacher. She never misses wrestling. She looks forward to it. I see her at tons of matches all over the place. Even when she doesn't know anybody, she goes to watch wrestling. Jess is not a big wrestling fan, so I'm getting a little bust in on her. She's probably not even watching to get this bust.
Now she is. My brother and his family are up.
Oh,
and,
okay.
So they're all watching it.
Shout out to Ryan Steinbacher.
My son Brecken Steinbacher's watching as well from home. Warrensburg on a shot. Good reshot there by Hare with the takedown. He now leads 11-3.
Dominating match into major decision territory here for Brant Hare, the sophomore phenom out of Montgomery. Again, this match being brought to you by Gutter Buddy and Thunder Ridge Tree Services. What's he questioning there? Looking to his dad, questioning if there's a point given for something. I don't know. 11-3. I think he's saying, hey, should I cut him and look, or should I hold the major decision? So listen, Montgomery's in a position right now in the battle for the team title with Montoursville. So he wants that major, Eric. Needs that major to help that. Every point's going to matter here. So I think he's saying to his dad, hey, can I cut him? Can I go for another one here? Is that going to, and his dad having the confidence with 40-some seconds to go, 50-some seconds to go, that he can get that takedown and get back into major decision, because the 11-4 is now only a 7-point lead, which is not a major, but there's the 2, put us back in major decision territory. Now I think you'll see he rides him out, hanging on to that major decision so he doesn't take a chance of that.
Well, he was a win in 11-3, so I don't know why.
Well, the 11-4 went to 11-4.
Yeah, because he cut him.
So it was only 7, so you had to take him down to get back into major.
Right, but he was riding him at the time, so I was just curious.
Well, I think
he didn't want to ride him the whole period.
He did. Yeah, he maybe didn't want him. He wanted to. He just wanted to keep wrestling, wanted to stay the aggressor. It's that mentality of those phenomenal, those top-notch kids. They want to keep pushing it. Score, score, score. He wanted to make that gap even bigger. That's why he looked to his dad. I think he was looking for dad for permission. So, hey, can I cut him? Because I'm letting him go that major for us, but his dad, with the confidence he was going to take him down again, he did. Congrats to Brant Hare, your champion, 133 pounds with the major decision. We're going to go to Florida for a quick interview here, brought to you by Gutter Buddy.
Your fourth place finisher from Sullivan County, Cruz McCusker.
This bout is brought to you by Thunder Ridge Tree Services. I'm here with the #1 wrestler in the state for Double A. Talk to us about the match and tell us who you're thankful for.
It was a good match. Practiced with Max a lot. He's a really good friend of mine.
Your second
definitely a good opponent, so just stick to my offense and it works. So I'm definitely thankful for my partners. Practice room pushed me to get better every day, and just listen to my coach every day.
You look really good, Brant. Good luck at States. Look forward to watching.
Super nice young man. We'll give a shot of the podium here real quick, and then we'll get to live wrestling here in a second. We're going to give a shot of the podium. There it is. And they're waiting on us to start the match, so we're going to pan back over and let these guys get started and let Eric introduce this next match. We're coming back over, and we're ready to go.
The 139 pounds, we've got Matthew Smith, a junior from Midwest, against Nolan Baumart, a senior from Line Mountain.
This match being brought to you by Steam Specialists for all your HVAC needs. Steam Specialists, we appreciate them coming on this year and look forward to working with them in the future. Nice little throw by there.
Quick shout out to Derek Morgan, who was inducted into the District 4 Hall of Fame. He just texted me, got a picture of the big screen. He's up, he's watching the matches here this evening. So shout out to Derek. Smith ranked number 11th in the state. Baumart ranked 13th in the state.
I know I got one of our guys. I wanted to give a shout out to Moody and Associates Consulting for all your business and consulting needs, gas and oil industry consulting, environmental consulting. Moody and Associates, they will be coming on next year as a full sponsor with us for probably from the girls' districts through districts and regionals. Moody and Associates, check them out online.
Got just under a minute here to go in the first. We are still scoreless.
Of course, I think you went with Baumart here on this one. I stayed with Smith, correct, Eric?
I believe I stuck with Smith as well.
Oh, I don't know. I think you went with Balmer, but I could be wrong. Gonna have to watch the replay on that. Battle on the edge of the mat there, no score given. Match knotted up, still 0-0 in the first. Little King Kong in here. I think there's a lot of King Kong in cans in front of us, Eric. I'm on number 2 or 3.
Smith in on a shot. Can he finish? No. Good job by
If you're looking for
Baumart.
King Kong and you can't find it locally, if you can't find it locally at one of your mini marts, uni marts, you can pick up King Kong and energy drinks on Amazon and get it shipped right to your house. Nice throw by Smith. Reshot by Baumart. 1 second to go. Ending the period 0-0.
Of course, Smith was your district champ last week. Baumart was your Southern sectional champ.
Smith, a junior with a 39-5 record on the season. Baumart, a senior with a 35-13 record from Line Mountain.
124-52 on the career. That's
good
a great
record.
career.
A lot of matches. Still with the state tournament to go. Way more matches than I had in my career.
Smith, a nice mat return. Baumart still trying to work to his feet. Good pressure by Smith. Baumart up to his feet, looking for the escape. Oh, there it is. There's the escape. Baumart leads 1-0. And we are out of bounds. Minute 27 left to go here in the second period. Baumart leads 1-0. Nice little shrug throw by here. Good step away from Smith.
1-0 Baumart with the lead here in the second period. Smith, the champion last week. Baumart was what last week, Eric?
Third
in the District 4. Baumart in on the shot. Smith defending.
Out of bounds. 58 seconds left to go here in the second. This match brought to you by Steam Specialist.
Looking at the number 11 in Smith and number 13th ranked wrestler in the state. Smith in deep. Got to cover those hips. Baumart trying to defend.
He can hook that leg.
If he can, he's got to clear his head now. He should have 2 now, and there is the 2 signaled and given. 2-1 lead now for Smith out of Midwest in the second period with 30 seconds to go. You're going to look to try. He's going to try to ride him out to end this period with the lead 2-1. Nice shot into that scramble position. They always got to fight now. There's no such thing as an easy takedown at this level.
Be crucial here for Smith to ride him out here. Baumart working hard to try to get an escape to tie this up. We should end the second period here with Smith leading 2-1. Smith choice to start the third. He's going to go down.
133-pound top 4 place finishers.
94 shares. We are 6 shares away from 100 shares, and looking to 100 shares, and we will also give away a Blair Brothers Goldsmith jewelry as well.
We think Beaumart's strategy here to see if he can get a turn here, and then I don't want to waste too much time.
Yeah, exactly. You know? I would think I wouldn't look for him to ride him any more than 30 seconds here before he cuts him.
I think he'd be getting some instructions from his corner.
Smoke saying hi to you there, Eric.
Smoke Stover, how we doing, my friend?
Of course, a big. Coach there, baseball coach, and just big local sports fan, Smoke Stover.
About what you had said, Randy. Maybe let him a little bit longer than 30 seconds.
Yeah, a little longer,
35 seconds.
I did not expect him. He just has to cut him and try to get the takedown. If he can't turn him, he's got to cut him, and that's exactly what happened.
Working here close to the edge of the mat.
But it also speaks to how intelligent these young men are. He's a senior. He knows what he has to do. I mean, they know exactly where they are in this match. and what they have to do to try to win it. Shot, defended.
A little bit of a reshot there by Smith. Both wrestlers working near the edge of the mat here. Oh, we're out of bounds. 39 seconds left to go here in the third. 3-1 Smith. Smith in on a, or sorry, Beaumont in on a shot. Good defense there by Smith. Good step away there. Beaumont's got to press the action here. He's got to keep circling in. Out of bounds. 17 seconds left here to go in the third. Smith got to stay in good position here. Keep circling. No stall calls yet on him. Good job of circling in. Be a good job just to stay right there.
3-1 lead, 3 seconds to go, and Smith is going to be your Northeast Regional champion.
Matthew Smith.
Regional champion.
I'd like to direct your attention to the awards area.
Of course, that championship again brought to you by Steam Specialist.
In fourth place, from Montoursville, Blaze Vogel.
Gonna pan over here to the podium.
This bout is brought to you by Steam Specialist. I'm here with the regional champ. Talk to us about the bout and tell us who you're thankful for.
Big shout out to my family.
Your second place
always there for me. I want to thank the good Lord for letting me do what I can do. Got sick this week. Still battle back. So you got to do.
Awesome job. Good luck next week at States. Thank you.
Well-spoken and grateful young man. Give a quick shot of the podium, brought to you here by Burger Septic, and then we'll return to action. Eric at 100 and where are we at here?
45.
145 pounds. Just finishing up. All right, they're looking to go to action. We're going to pan back over, and we're going to go live to action here.
145 pounds. We've got Reagan Milheim, a sophomore from Warrior Run, going against Mason Barvitsky, a senior from Southern Columbia.
My sister-in-law here is looking for a King Kong, and I'm going to see if I can get one. Maybe the last one I've got over here. King Kong, an energy drink being handed over to my sister-in-law, Michelle Rodarmel here.
And if you're at home, all you got to do is go to Amazon.com.
Amazon.com for King Kong, and I'm drinking the new blue raspberry flavor, really good. This match, of course,
double underhooks.
Yeah, double under. I don't think are you allowed to lock that behind, Eric? I didn't think you were. He's got it locked behind there.
Barvitsky in on a shot.
Barvitsky drops on a shot.
Good hip pressure there by Milheim.
Eric's score last week of this match?
Roughly 3-2.
3-2.
I think the week before was 2-1 with both, Milheim scoring late in the third period in both of those matches. Barvitsky's got to hook that leg. If he can hook that leg, pop his head out here, should be 2. Nothing
They're calling for it. Fans calling for it.
There's the 2.
There's the 2. And Barvitsky taking the early lead in this match. This one being brought to you by by Blair Brothers Goldsmith. We also had Susquehanna Valley Insurance up there, Interstar, lots of sponsors, but Blair Brothers Goldsmith. And I think we're getting close to the giveaway there. When we hit that, I will let you know, 100. We'll make sure that some lucky viewer, one of the people who shared, will be drawn to get a chance to win a nice piece of jewelry there. And I'll make sure I get a picture up and let everybody know who's got. We're 3 shares away from 100, so get out there and share it there. And
no, sir, Rennie, it's 135 plus.
Oh my gosh, I'm way off. 135 plus, so I will be getting Blair Brothers.
Looking to get some swipes
Barvitsky
here.
Trying to get back points here. Like you said, Eric, these guys getting prepared. Eric's been mentioning that, getting prepared week in and week out. They're wrestling these same guys. They're reviewing tapes, reviewing how they can wrestle these opponents and improve their odds and chances, and it gets tighter week in and week out.
Yeah, I mean, you can't look past any one match because everyone here at the regionals, is good wrestling. But these guys are looking for certain matchups.
These guys knew they were going to hit again. I mean, you got the number, what are we at here? Where's my
number 1 and
number 1 and number 3, number 4.
50-50 ticket. Please get your ticket out now. If you purchased a 50-50 ticket, winning number 0.
You got the escape.
Barvitsky pushing the action.
499 07214.
Scoreboard says 3-0. I believe it should be 2-1.
2-1. Sorry, I'm calling that wrong there. 2-1. Thank you, Eric, for the correction.
We are neutral. 1:30 left to go here in the second period.
So we'll be giving away a piece of jewelry, $100, and a couple pies from Perkins and Williamsport. I'll get that figured out and get that posted up, who those winners are, and then they can drop by my office. They can drop by the Rennie Road Armor Agency on 921 Westminster Drive and maybe get an insurance quote if you don't have insurance with us, and see if we can save you some money, and we'll get those prizes to the winners there next week.
Just under a minute.
Kevin Brenneisen watching. Of course, Kevin at Blaze Alexander Subaru. Kevin Brenneisen, one of the salesmen there for Dave and the gang at Blaze Alexander Subaru. Want to thank Kevin and all these guys for sponsoring and being part of bringing this action to you. We can't do it without them.
Could have a stalemate here if action doesn't improve.
Barvitsky in tight on that shot, but Milheim locking him out.
There's your stalemate call. We got 23 seconds left to go here in the second. Barvitsky still leads 2-1. Having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, looking for that score to get corrected. There we got it now.
So again, this, is a, we just expected this to be a real close match. Again, as mentioned earlier, the last two matches between these two wrestlers the last 2 weeks came down literally to a 1-point win for Milheim.
And of course,
the final
this
seconds
next
of the
match
matches.
going to be being a big match too with Wenzel and Milheim. And last week that was nothing but fireworks, Eric.
Milheim in on a shot. Barvitsky holding on tight here. And that is the end of the second period.
At this time, I'd like to ask the 139.
2-1 tight match. Lead being held by Barvitsky, the senior from Southern Columbia, over the sophomore Reagan Milheim. Milheim signaling optional start, Eric.
Barvitsky up to his feet. Now leads 3-1. Barvitsky is sitting in a good spot here, up 3-1.
Little throw by Milheim, looking to get that angle, take a shot. 3-1. Of course, one takedown puts this thing knotted up by Milheim. Look to see Milheim get a little more aggressive here. Nice shot in deep by Milheim.
Good
looking to turn the corner.
Here.
Barvitsky fighting it. Throw put down. Should
There's
see the two. It's being battled. No two.
He waves it off.
No two yet. In a scramble situation, can Milheim hold on finish? They're close to the out of bounds. I think it's a good no call right now by the official. Milheim needs to pop his head and come out.
Here.
He's got the whizzer across. He needs to try to limp arm out of that. Battle position. Great shot. Phenomenal battle on the edge.
Nothing
Can
yet.
he do something?
Nothing
yet. Looking to pull him back in. Blown out.
55 seconds left
great
to go.
Battle by both wrestlers, burning up some clock time there. Milheim, phenomenal shot. Barvitsky battles it off. Gosh bless. District 4 wrestling at its finest.
Barvitsky's got to keep moving, circling here. Milheim just closing. We think he's looking for here, ran out of this position.
I think, honestly, let's throw by right there. Let's see if he can get an angle and shoot there, but I would say he's got to create some distance and get a better shot. Set it up, he's in for the shot again.
There's another good shot.
Close to the nice whizzer again by Barvitsky, 17 seconds. All he's got to do is hang on, and he'll have the upset and the Northeast Regional Championship. Milheim doing his best to finish this with 8 seconds. Barvitsky trying to pull out of bounds. 2 seconds. Barvitsky with the upset from Southern Columbia, your Northeast Regional Champion.
What a good match.
What a great match
job,
by
fellas.
both young men. Great job by both young men. We'll get a quick interview here with Florida.
This match was brought to you by Blair's brother Goldsmith. Revenge, revenge, revenge. Talk to us about the match.
I knew after last week it was going to be another war.
Yeah.
I know how he wrestles. I just need to get on my stuff. I got that finish in the first. That's the first time I think I took him down ever. But it doesn't matter. It's just all about what I do next week. It's all about just setting me up for next week and getting my real goals accomplished.
Absolutely. Great job. I look forward to seeing you next week, champ.
Man, what a super nice young man there. Gracious opponent. Good job. We're holding off here. Get a quick shot of the podium. Brought to you by Burger Septic, Interstar, Susquehanna, Valley Insurance. And here we're going to come back to action now. They're waiting for us to get started on the next match here, but there's your shot of the podium. Coming back over to the mat, and we are good to go.
152 pounds, Cameron Milheim, a junior from Warrior Run, going against Gage Wenzel.
And here
from
comes
sophomore.
another war, Eric.
Good. This was a very close match last week as well, coming down to the final seconds. There went to tiebreaker, did it not?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was into Of course, it was it was tough. Both guys battling this thing right to the end last week. I think into the third period of overtime, Eric, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, the ultimate
tiebreaker. Yep.
Both of these wrestlers ranked in the top 5 in the state. Milheim ranked 4th. Wenzel ranked 5th. Milheim a runner-up last year to Connor Hare at 152 pounds. Wenzel was a state 5th last year.
And just Wenzel continuing to wrestle better and better. Only a sophomore from Montoursville. Big things to come from this guy.
Ooh, nice little misdirection.
This match being brought to you by Pine Creek Seed Farms. Chris and Cray McCracken. Giving each other a lot of respect here in this 152-pound final. My niece standing by me watching the regional final. Kinley Rodarmel here cheering on her brother, Caden Rodarmel, in his third and fourth place match and to win.
10 seconds left to go here in the first. We're still on our feet, and we are still scoreless.
The shot by Wenzel, defended by Milheim.
Scoreless here to start the second.
This match being brought to you by Murray Motors. Murray Motors in Muncie for Murray Motor Ford, Murray Motor Mazda. Brian Peace and the gang, just the best. My wife driving a Ford SUV from Murray Motors, as Brian says, big enough to meet your needs, small enough to know your name. And Brian is the epitome of that, just a phenomenal guy taking care of his customers. He is all service. Love Brian Peace of the gang at Murray Motors. Give him a shout.
Milheim with the escape here, now leads 1-0. We got a minute 30 in the second period.
(1-0) lead right now for Milheim. This happens, Eric, when you get two phenomenal wrestlers. They're both trying to find that right angle for the shot. They're defending well. You see this tougher, a little bit slower paced match, but when it does explode with action, it'll get pretty crazy. And right now, we could be looking at another knotted-up match here at the end, possibly.
Just under a minute here.
Neither
still
wrestler
leads 1-0, really opening up, right?
Neither wrestler able to get the angle, able to get the shot. Both playing good defense, squared up, tied up wrestling right now. Neither wrestler being able to get underneath or get by the other's defense here at the moment. Of course, Scott Levan of Munderwear tuning in, congratulating Mason Barbitsky. Check out Munderwear online. Scott hopefully be back next year as a sponsor, but check out Scott Levan and Munderwear. Again, 1-0 lead here. I'm going to take that into the third period. I think Wenzel has choice of positions here in the third period.
Again, this 152-pound championship brought to you by Pine Creek Seed Farm.
I'm out of King Kongin. I think my niece wants another King Kongin, but I'm out. She's here trying to mooch one, and I have none left.
This time I'd like to ask the 145-pound top 4 place finishers.
I drank 2. I'll probably be up till Monday. Looking for the stalling here. Some people calling for the stalling call on Milheim as Wenzel's to his feet and not being returned to the mat, but hitting the switch right away. Could he come around for 2? There's the 2 for Wenzel. He is now up 2-1. Returns him to the mat.
Wenzel leads 2-1. We got 1:25 left to go here in the third. Got a stalemate. Back to center here.
We got guys coming left and right over here looking for King Kong and Riz. We're gonna have to bring more next year, a couple cases. I think they're hearing the energy Eric and I are bringing, and they're coming looking for that drink.
They want the juice.
They want the juice. Say, bring the juice.
Good return here by Gage. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but we said Rennie's had 2 of these already. He's over here pounding his chest.
Wenzel hanging on, keeping the tight ride, looking for the victory. 40 seconds to go to ride out and hold on to the victory. Here. Can he return them? Right on the edge of the mat here. No points given, out of bounds. 32 seconds to go. Wenzel up 2-1, looking to avenge last week's loss to Milheim. Quick switch hit. Wenzel trying to hold
Milheim
on.
Could have it here.
Tipping up over. Could we see it? If the 2 would actually give him a lead.
There's the 2 on the reverse.
Milheim now up 3-2. Wenzel needs an escape in 17 seconds to tie it up. 3-2. Milheim leads. That's how quick these can turn around, Eric.
Just as we expected, another great match here at 152 pounds, much like last week's match.
Great match. 17 seconds for Milheim to hang on. 15 seconds. Trying to hit it. Milheim throwing that boot in there. 8 seconds. Pretty good, solid ride right now.
He's got a headhunt here.
He's got to come out the back. 1 second.
Nothing. No.
I'm waiting for a consult here. What's the call? Hold on, what's happening? No call being signaled. No call being signaled. Yunkin going over, asking for something. He already consulted. I don't think you're going to see the call. I think Milheim is going to hold on for the victory. I think it was a good call. It was tough. I think he's going to escape our microphone. We're going to hold off. We'll take a shot of the podium.
Can I interview you real quick?
No, he said we'll take it, escaping the podium there.
For the 145-pound class. In fourth place, from Kent, Holden.
Second week in a row, tough match, tight calls right at the end of the match.
Hey, it's getting these guys ready for
That's
next
right.
week,
They're battling next week. It's great. That match being brought to you by Pine Creek Seed Farms. We got a shot of the podium. We're going to pan back over and let these guys get to action now. Eric at 160 pounds with the returning state champion, Connor Hare.
Again, congrats. All right, welcome to advance to next week. Walk us through it and give us a little info about it.
Again, just staying calm, cool, and collected. I mean, another great scrap, and I found a way to get a reversal and get the ride out again.
Great job, great job. Again, good luck. Congrats. See you next week at States. Thank you.
We're panning back to action. Those guys finish up. Here we go at 160. Eric, you want to introduce it to us?
Yep, we got number 1 ranked Connor Hare, 2-time defending state champ, a senior going from Montgomery, going up against Hudson Ward, number 8th ranked wrestler in the state, a senior from Canton. Probably see Hare get to his offense here quickly. Of course, Connor committed to wrestle at Rutgers next season.
We'll see if we get to have a chat here with Gable at the end of the match. Big shot by Hare in tight. There's the 2 early lead. Looking at that cradle. He's looking to get a quick end to this one, Eric.
He's got it locked up.
Got it locked up. There's back points. Oh, he's looking for the pin. There it is. The quick fall. 40 seconds into the match. Connor Hare, your Northeast Regional champion. We'll get a quick word with Connor.
That championship match brought to you by Alexander's Subaru.
We'll get a quick word with Florida here with Connor. I don't see where. Up there, Florida's moving over there to get him.
This bout is brought to you by Cardio for Days Fitness, located here at 849 Diamond Street. I'm here with the champ, Connor Hare. Walk us through the match and tell us a little bit who you're thankful for.
I've been around for a while, and my dad was telling me before the match, take it all in. I've been doing this since I was 7 years old at PJW's, and I blinked. And now it's over, so just be grateful for it and live in the moment is what I would say.
That's right, live in the moment. Congrats, champ, and we'll see you next week.
Appreciate it.
All right, great young man there. We'll get a quick shot of the podium here, and then we'll resume action at 172 pounds.
Your second place finisher from Montoursville, Gage Wenzel.
We'll be coming back here, back to Matt's side here in just a minute. We're at the podium here for 152-pound podium. Our next match will feature at 172 pounds, Caden Fink, a senior out of Montgomery, ranked 3rd in the state. He was your 24 Central Section and District champ, going up against a senior from Milton, Alex Hoffman.
Yep, and we're going to pan back over to get the match started here. Eric's going to give his headset up to so I can speak to Scott Goodale from Rutgers for a minute during Caden's match.
Alex Huffman.
And here we go with action at 172 pounds. Fink taking on Hoffman. Hoffman being one of our Hoffman's dad, Tom Hoffman, being a wrestler at Lock Haven with us, and I'm joined by former Lock Haven wrestler, 3-time national qualifier, one of the top coaches in the country for Division I wrestling at Rutgers, Scott Goodale. How excited are you about picking up a great addition to your team, Connor Hare?
I'm pretty excited about it. I made the trip, that's for sure, from the Jersey Shore, the Jersey Shore, to come out here. But yeah, we have formed a great relationship, and we're certainly excited to bring him back to Rutgers and look forward to his career. He's a special kid from a special family, so pretty excited about it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And correct me if I'm wrong, Scott, I think last ranking I saw, has Rutgers ranked 14th in the country?
Correct, yeah. Yep, 14th in the country. Good dual meet season. 50-50 in the Big Ten, which is actually depending on who you talk to, could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. We have to get better. We know that. It's probably part of the reason why we spent the last couple days in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So.
And I thought you guys, honestly, I mean, going up against powerhouse Penn State, I caught that match. I mean, doing as good as, catching a couple matches there and as good as could be expected against that perennial powerhouse now, Penn State.
Well, that's the benchmark, right? So if you got to keep working every single day to try to catch the benchmark, and we haven't really been close. So that's what gets you up every day in the morning is, set your sights where it needs to be set. It's Penn State right now. So, and I understand we're in Penn State country. I kind of get it, but there's some really good people here.
But
so
hey,
good to me.
You're stealing some top recruits here out of Central Pennsylvania, and right in their backyard. So that kudos to you and Rutgers for doing that.
A little bit of my roots, maybe, right? Lock Haven. And
that's it.
And by the way, dude, it is so good to see you, man. It's been a long time.
Yeah. And it doesn't surprise me, and that's what I said to my family and the fans here in Central Pennsylvania. I remember you, Scott, back in college. I was just a little freshman back then, and your work mentality, your wrestling mentality, it did not surprise me at all when I saw you rise to the head coach at Rutgers and then start to bring that program, a decent program when you came in, but an up-and-coming phenomenal program now, and I got to give you credit for that, Scott. I think that's your work ethic and your personality. I'm sure going out and recruiting. I know you got to be that guy in the living room bringing in these top wrestlers at Rutgers.
Yeah, that's been the fun part. And you probably knew when I was at Lock Haven I was going to coach. It's something I always wanted to do. I was very fortunate to kind of know what I wanted to do and spent some time back home in Jackson, New Jersey, and I had an opportunity and took it and kind of ran with it. But I surrounded myself with some great people. Still to this day, surrounded by great people, which makes the program. And we've been fortunate. We've been fortunate to have some national champs, a bunch of All-Americans. And now it's for the next step.
Not to interrupt there, but Fink cutting him loose, a 1-0 lead for Hoffman here now in the second period, a minute 38 to go. Nice shot by Fink. See if he can finish that. And Hoffman keeping these matches close with everybody. Yeah, if he can finish that off, we should see 2 there. 2 awarded to now Fink's up 2-1. But we were talking earlier, telling me a story, and I didn't even know the story, and they were my shoes. But it was my freshman year, and I didn't wrestle at Penn State that night. But you had forgot your wrestling shoes we were talking about when we were wrestling. Penn State at Penn State. Forgot his wrestling shoes.
Rec call, we took the trip up 30 miles. I had to wrestle Glenn Pritzloff in a dual meet where we kind of knew who was going to win, who was going to lose, and there was one toss-up, and it was myself and Glenn Pritzloff, who was a training partner over Christmas break. He's from the shore. We kind of grew up right next to each other, and here's this freshman phenom that I have to win for Lock Haven to beat Penn State for the first time ever. And I left my shoes at home, and I looked at you and said, Rennie, I need your shoes, man. They were 2 sizes too big. 2 sizes too big, but I won, we won, and that was a special night at Rec Hall for sure.
The downside for me is coming out of Pennsylvania as a second, third, and fourth place finisher. That may be my claim to fame at Lock Haven, giving you my shoes for that win. I never brought it too much to the mat at that level, but had a great time there and some friendships and a lot of people that I stay in touch with from Lock Haven. We were talking to Jacob Ritchie, who is a fellow Lock Haven wrestler, coming all the way up here to watch my nephew wrestle tonight. Yeah. And just that Lock Haven family. We got Tom Hoffman, who's another his son out here in the mat right now on a 2-2 tie with Fink from Montgomery. Mike Gearin coaching Towanda. His son was competing here last week at District. It wasn't fortunate enough to make it out last week, but Mike Gearin, a fellow Lock Haven grad, All-American wrestler out of Lock Haven. Just a phenomenal family. And talking about that, I mean, Rock Bonomo, man, what a living room recruiter. I mean, the guy in the living room, Rocky Bonomo, helped bring us up there back then, just recruiting. Of course, not taking anything away from Coach Poff, phenomenal guy. But I never forget, Rock in the living. He was just out there recruiting and bringing them in.
Learned a lot from both of them, and spent a lot of time still to this day talking with Rock and with Coach Poff, and just 2 very, very important people in my life. And but you're right, the Lock Haven fraternity is an incredible fraternity, and so many good guys. Even to this day, I have an incredible amount of support from my former teammates, which has been awesome, and been in a lot of weddings and seen a lot of kids grown, and but it's been good, and it was all from right down the road here at Lock Haven, and very, very special place. A kid from the Jersey Shore somehow made it in Central Pennsylvania, but guys like yourself and the rest of them are just a great
and I'm sure you're looking to build that family, and you are building that family and that network at Rutgers with your guys, and just continue to build that program. I mean, like I said, honestly, I mean, and you can. I don't remember Rutgers on the wrestling scene until you got there. Now, part of it obviously because I was following you, but I really think they've exploded on the scene since you've jumped in there and taken over. Well, how many years are you at Rutgers now?
This is my 17th season right now, and
wow.
In the thick of my 17th season. So it's been a long time, and it's been a lot of work, and it's it was the grassroots. We were last my first year. We were last in the Division I national tournament. So we've certainly come a long way, and like to think we're super competitive, but now it's the next step, right? And that's kind of what we need to do.
And we talk about a small world. It's so funny. One of my brother's best friends ends up being one of your golfing buddies, Matt Quinn, in New Jersey. I mean, it's such a small, I'm like, how the heck does Matt Quinn end up being good buddies with Scott Goodale and golfing with him over there? But it's funny how small this world really ends up being.
For sure. Well, you guys are in a great wrestling area. I listen to your shows, obviously, with Connor. I listen to your broadcasts, and I know we're in a great area for wrestling. And those days with Bloomsburg, we're going to get Bloomsburg wrestling, get them back, right, and get Lock Haven back. Lock Haven, Clarion, Edinburgh. They're so important in Division I wrestling. And I know we got Bucknell up the road. I see Coach Wernsberger over here. So,
yep, and I think Lock Haven's starting to, Coach Moore calls it the rise, and I really think we do see, Lock Haven coming back right now, and I'm so happy to see that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, for sure.
All those PSAC schools and those old EWL schools, that's important for Division I wrestling, and something I think about every day, and
I mean, I don't know. I just don't know that we're going to – I don't want to see it hurt us. I don't know that the NIL stuff is going to – I don't know if that's going to play as big a role in wrestling as it's going to be in football and some of the other things.
NIL plays a role, and it's, unfortunately it'll probably hurt the smaller schools. The way the landscape of college athletics, not just wrestling, is going to hurt the smaller schools, and it's a good shot right there.
Nice shot, yep. Hanging on 3-2, another shot, now 5-2 lead. Gonna see Fink hold on here now, 25 seconds to go. It'll be the second week that Caden Fink's outstanding young man from Montgomery bring home the victory for Montgomery. Not sure where this is going to knot up the team duel score, but Caden Fink ranked pretty high in the state right now. Last week he was ranked, I think, 3rd in the state, and he's, of course, getting ready to hopefully bring home a medal. And we want to congratulate Caden Fink from Montgomery. I want to thank Scott Goodale for joining me here during this match. I appreciate you, buddy, and we'll look to support your program, and I wish you the best, sir.
Thanks,
all right,
man.
thank you. Yep. Take care, bud. Safe trip home. Congrats to Caden Fink from Montgomery, your Northeast Regional Champion. We'll get a word with him with Florida on the mat.
Fourth place from Holmesdale, Mason Avery.
Here with the champ. Congrats on a big win. Talk us through it and give us a couple people you're thankful for.
So I know when I was wrestling him last week, I couldn't get to my offense as much. But after a week of practice, hand fighting and getting the corners, I was able to get to my shots and open them up. And then people I'd like to thank, my friends, families, and coaches.
Awesome. Great job. Good luck next week. Look forward to watching.
Congrats to Caden Fink. We'll take a quick shot of the podium, and then we'll come back, get these guys on the podium there. All these champions. Connor Hare out of Montgomery. Congrats to Vincennes, Braden Vincennes there on his 3rd place finish from Loyalsock. And we're going to pan back over. Murray Motors bringing us this match. We're going to pan back over now to action so they can get started. We're coming back over, and we got action at 189 pounds.
189 pounds. We've got a senior from Southern Columbia, Garrett Garcia, ranked number 3 in the state. Again, we mentioned have other rankings where he's ranked 1. Going up against a junior from Towanda, Mason Higley. These two met last week with Garcia coming out with major decision 9-1.
Man, what a super nice guy, Scott Goodale. I feel bad. I don't want to take away. I took a little bit away from Fink's match, and I apologize, but we had the opportunity there to have a Division I coach, one of the best in the country, and get a little perspective on the NIL and a little bit of perspective on the rise of Rutgers, and talking about how much he loves Pennsylvania wrestling and the EWL, Eric, and Bloomsburg, and all those great schools and looking for them to come back. Just a great guy, really gracious for what wrestling's done for him in his life, man. Just super young guy. Super guy, Riz? How about it?
Yeah, definitely. What I picked up out of there, he watches your live stream. He's a Division I coach, and he watches the live stream.
Yes, he does.
That's
Division
important.
I coach, and he's watching GrapplersOnlyTV.com, catching these top-notch guys wrestle.
Hey, there's opportunities out there, right? Figuring out, hey, who might be the next, wrestler that he can recruit and bring to Rutgers University.
Absolutely. We were telling a story, Eric, and you missed it because we didn't have the set on there about, and I didn't remember it, but he forgot his wrestling shoes, Eric, when we were going up against Penn State, and he came over to me and he's like, "Reddy, I need your wrestling sneakers, man. Take them off." And I took my sneakers off and gave them to him, man, and he went out and won the match, and we ended up winning the match against Penn State that year.
Yeah, as a Lock Haven grad, I remember going to a lot of those, matches. Lock Haven was, nationally ranked as a team then, being led by Kerry Colott.
We were in the top 10 at that point in time. Now, that match was a year before Colott transferred over. Yeah, Kerry was still up there at Penn State. That was the year he was off, and then he transferred my sophomore year, Kerry Colott, to Lock Haven. So I often tell a story, Kerry Colott, of course, at Navy right now. That first period ended in 0-0, knotted up. Kerry Colott comes in the mat room. First day we go live, and he's jumping. He's 150 pounds, jumping up, wrestling me, a 190 pounder, and I'm like, I'm gonna go after him, and I took him down. Boy, did I pay for that for the next 30 minutes, because he beat the ever-loving pulp out of me for the next 30 minutes after that.
Garcia up to his feet.
Looking for the escape. There it is. 1-0 lead, Garcia.
Again, this championship match being brought to you by Gutter Buddy.
And here's another guy that's wrestled well. Mason Higley just wrestling better and better week in and week out. Nice shot by Garcia in tight.
Gonna try to elevate.
Looking to finish. Countered by. Nice
by
job. Countered by Higley. Gutter Buddy, want to thank ChemStream again for all your chemical needs. ChemStream, look them up online. Want to thank them for jumping in and sponsoring this week. Can't tell you how much we appreciate them. ChemStream.
Higley in on a shot. Not much action here. Probably get a stalemate here.
Helping provide chemical services in the gas and oil industry and other industries. ChemStream. Just an environmentally responsible company. We thank them for jumping on. Higley with Garcia with a quick check shot again. 1-0. Tight match here.
Again, the week-to-week adjustments being made. Watching film.
Score last week on this match?
9-1.
9-1. Thank you. (1-0) lead with 30 seconds in the second.
Garcia on
nice
another
shot by
Good defense.
Garcia.
See if he can finish it this time.
Again, Higley hipping it right up.
And we are out of bounds.
Again, Higley, only a junior, looking for big things from this junior. Out of Towanda.
Got a caution there. Just jumped the whistle a little bit.
He does come quick off that whistle once in a while, Garcia, right off the whistle. He lowers his level and just fires right in. Big adjustments being made by Higley this week. 3 seconds to go.
Garcia leads 1-0.
Just think, is he going to take down? He's going to take neutral. Does not want to go under Garcia. Garcia dominant in the top position. Probably a good call by Higley. Lowers his level, quick shot, step back.
Really hasn't gotten to the shot here.
Want to thank Sully Seeds and Beans, your dealer for Eagle beans in the area. Sully Seeds, Eagle soybeans for those food plot guys, big attractant for whitetail. Eagle beans, Sully Seeds, Scott Shipman out of Sullivan County. Look them up on Facebook. Get in touch with them.
Garcia in on a couple shots, defended well by Higley. Higley's got to find a way to get some offense going here, get in on a shot and try to finish.
Minute to go. Phenomenal job done by Higley, turning this into a tight match.
Minute here to go in the third.
But at this level, the victory's the victory.
That's right. He's got to take a chance here at some point.
Nice
Garcia
shot,
on another
deep,
shot. See if he can
deep
finish
by Garcia. Can he finish it?
In that waterfall position.
Yep, turns it over. Now he's got to cover the hip and pull his head.
Pop his head. We should have two.
Look at him trying to pop it. Oh, nice elevation by. He elevated. Now Garcia trying to come behind. We're going to see two. There's the two to take a 3-0 lead into the last 20 seconds of this match. Nice job by Garcia. What do we get it blown for? I missed it. What happened there? 1 point being awarded.
Illegal hold?
It had to be something illegal. I didn't catch it. Don't know if anybody, sometimes some people watching will catch that. I did not see what was called there. Just have Andre Kozlov, younger brother, Mark Kozlov, jumping on Mark, one of the principal guys in Gutter Buddies, helping to do your gutter cleanouts and gutter guard installation. Want to thank Andre Kozlov and his brother Mark for their sponsorship and support.
Garrett Stark Garcia, your 189-pound Northeast Regional Champion.
Good match, good job by Higley making some adjustments here. We'll catch a moment here as Josh Aaron heads over here and talks to
Hey, come here real quick. This is brought to you by Solis Fees and Beans. I'm here with the champ. All right, marking off his career, last regional. Talk to us about the match and who you thankful for.
It was a tough match. We're starting to get really used to each other, don't know what we're doing, so they're going to get closer every time. But I just like to thank my family, my mom and dad, my girlfriend, just thank God. Thank you for all that.
Excellent job. Good luck. See you next week at States. Good job.
All right, congrats to Garcia on his Northeast Regional Championship. Super young man. We're going to get a shot of this podium being brought to you by Interstar, Susquehanna Valley Insurance, Blaze Alexander. And I want to thank all these guys. Of course, want to thank Allstate and the Road Armor Agency, my father, Rennie Road Armor, for his continued support to this tournament and to everything. We're going to go live here back now. They're looking to start. Eric, give us the introduction here at 215 pounds.
Austin Johnson, a junior from Muncie, ranked second in the state. Your returning state champ going up against a senior from Montoursville, Cole Yunkin.
Cole, strong and physical. Austin, year-round wrestler, just on another level from a lot of these guys at 215 pounds. And if you're Cole here, go give it everything you got. You got nothing to lose. Big throw by Austin. Cole recovers, but he's going to end up. But Johnson's going to end up with a 2 takedown. Hey, good job, Cole. Going right in there, going after him. Give him credit. Johnson coming up with the big throw.
Looks like we had one swipe there, not enough for the back points. Johnson leads 2-0.
I like when Cole wrestles, his dad is not in the corner, and it's always interesting there. It's a tough place to be as a father, to be in the corner during that match. He likes to let Jamie and one of the other coaches jump in the corner there and help out with Cole. Skate being given.
Minute 20 left to go here in the first.
Just thanking all of our sponsors. Again, we appreciate everybody jumping in there. Blair Brothers Goldsmith, Pine Creek Seed Farms, Susquehanna Valley Insurance, Murray Motors, Blaze Alexander, Interstar, Allstate and the Road Armor Agency, Custom Auto Care.
Raceway Mobile
Storage, Woodlands Bank. These can't do it without these guys. Such great community support from all the businesses to bring this match to everybody at home. And, of course, all the viewers, we appreciate you giving these guys their due. Nice shot by Johnson. We are going to try to get with Johnson at the conclusion of the match. I want to bring him up here. He's just a tough young man, and we'll get the quick interview with him, but I'm going to try to run down, have you run down, Eric, see if we can get Austin up here for a quick interview at the end of the match. Back points being awarded there, the tilt.
Just 2 awarded. Now leads 6-1 with 20 seconds left to go here in the first.
Eric, where do we any update on Flow Arena on the team score and how that we should pretty much, well, you got the Montoursville coming up at the heavyweight here that could influence that, but I don't know what the gap is or if that's an updated score on Flow Arena on the team score.
If it's accurate, right now Montoursville 118, Montgomery 115.
So Montgomery with no other opponents to go. So yeah. Montoursville should have
again,
the victory.
If that is accurate.
If that is accurate, Montoursville should hold on to the team victory.
Which, from what I understand, would be their first ever regional team.
First ever Northeast Regional Championship. Wow. Of course, again, thank you to Raceway Mobile Storage and our sponsors here, bringing this match to you.
2 reversal for
2.
Johnson.
6-8-1 here. You know, Cole doing a good job of trying to just stay in this match with one of the best wrestlers in the state, and not just the state. Correct me if I'm wrong, Eric, but I think Austin's ranked in the top 10 in the country, if not higher than that, at his weight.
Yeah, if anybody has the inner mat rankings out there at the high school level.
Yeah, feel free to share that. We'll on the stream. We'll throw that out there, but I think he's ranked pretty high. Now he could get a challenge. He'll take on, what's the big gun there that jumped up from 189?
Rune Lawrence out of Fraser. He's
Rune Lawrence.
What, three-time looking for his fourth.
Looking for his fourth, and I think he's ranked number 1 or number 2 at 215 in the country.
So we're going to get an optional start here.
Cutting him loose. Austin physical. Nice counter to that shot. Whew, going right at him there, Eric. You see that cross face, punching his head down. Physical wrestler, wrestling tough. I like it. Staying within the rules, throws him on his back. We're going to see the fall here at 215 pounds. And there it is, at the fall. Austin Johnson, your Northeast Regional Champion, 215 pounds. We'll get a quick word with him in Florida. We'll see if we can get him up here for an interview at the end of the match.
This bout is brought to you by Carter Fernandez Fitness. If you're looking for any training in the off season, contact us today. I'm here with the top 10 215-pounder in the country. Talk to us about it. Tell us who you're thankful for. Anything else you want to say?
Thankful for my coaches, thankful for my parents, all my teammates supporting me. He wrestled a tough match, put up a good fight, but I think I wrestled pretty well. Everything was working good.
Your third place.
Proud of you, Scott. Way to cap off a good career here. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.
Scott, the younger brother, of course. Where did Scott end up?
Clarion.
We're asking them to hold off. We'll get a shot at the podium here if we can. But we're on the podium. That podium being brought to you by Blaze Alexander, Subaru, Burger Septic, Interstar, Susquehanna Valley Insurance. There's your shot, your champion Garcia, runner-up Higley, my nephew, third place finisher, and then Coy Bryson, your fourth place finisher. We're going to return now to the match. Next match being brought to you by Woodlands Bank. We're coming over. We're ready to rock and roll at heavyweight.
221, 285-pound final. From Towanda, Robinson Sawyer. From Montoursville, Landon Moorhart.
Sawyer, 85 pounds. We got Sawyer Robinson, a junior from Towanda, against junior from Montoursville, Landon Moorhart.
Of course, Robinson getting a solid victory in this match last week, but like you said, continued better wrestling by Landon Moorhart, the junior out of Montoursville. Looking for him to continue to up his game. Throw by try attempted there by Sawyer, battled off by Moorhart. I think if you're Moorhart, Eric, you got and Montoursville, and I know they are. How can we use that weight advantage and that against him, a smaller opponent? And that's what they I'm sure they were working on. I'm sure Matt and the Montoursville coaches were like, how can we capitalize on our size advantage here and staying in good position? Kid's working nice right now. Moorhart looking for that too.
Got to get that hip pressure.
Now Sawyer's got to figure out how he can use his levers. Nice job. There's the 2 by Moorhart. Montoursville. And Eric called this one, looking for big things out of Moorhart here tonight and taking the early lead. Well done by the junior.
Landon's been putting in some extra work these last couple weeks. Seems to be paying off here.
Well done by the junior. Coming out, I mean, I think Moorhart was ranked there. What was he ranked there? 21st.
Yeah,
but he's been moving.
Climbed the rankings a little bit.
He has.
Yeah.
He's been climbing. And deservedly so. Looking to knock off the number 12 ranked wrestler in the state. Moorhart winning a battle this afternoon, Eric, right at the end of the match. I'm blanking on who that was against in the semis. That was a great match. He hung on to one there at the end and won that right at the end. A shout out to Jacob
That was against
Groover.
Casella from South Williamsport.
Shout out to my buddy Jacob Groover. Jacob Groover Accounting up in the Northern Tier joining us. You can look him up. Super young man. He has accounting services, services the whole area. This match being brought to you by Woodlands Bank for all your banking needs. Reach out to Eric Steinbacher for any personal financial needs with Woodlands Bank.
Got a message here from Derek Morgan. Said Rune Lawrence is ranked 3rd in the country. Johnson currently 20th in the country.
Johnson currently 20th, so he's a little outside that top 10. We were mistaken, but escaped by Moorhart.
Looks like Lawrence, he said, also is committed to West Virginia to wrestle.
Oh, great. Any word on, I guess, of course, Austin's only a junior, correct, Johnson?
Correct.
Yeah, Austin's only a junior. Any word on Austin? And probably not at this point in time.
I'd heard he's getting lots of, a lot of people reaching out to him. Very interested in Oklahoma.
Okay.
But I'm sure there's some bunch of other schools
I'll bring that up,
as
but I
well.
won't ask him to tip his hat there when we talk to him. That's a tough process, and you kind of want to stay open until you're ready to make that decision.
Right, absolutely. Got 1:10 here left to go in the second period. Moorhart leads 3-1 over Robinson of Towanda.
Moorhart doing a great job here in this match, showing his ability to learn week in and week out and stepping his match up the last 3-4 weeks. Solid all year, but really showing his skills here in the postseason.
Yeah, and I'm sure with that, obviously the confidence and week in and week out again, making
good shot there by Sawyer
Robinson.
in tight. Can Moorhart battle it off? He's got it up. Tough position for a big man trying to hold his balance. He's fighting it off. Good job by Moorhart.
Bring him down to the mat here. Snap it down.
Yunkin and coach there trying to show him get down, get your hips back, snap him down. Oh, losing his balance there.
Oh, now
take it down. And there's the
Robinson
two.
with the takedown.
We are
tied.
knotted up at 3-3. Crowd staying into this match.
We are going to end the second period in a 3-3 tie. It'll be Robinson's choice to start the third.
At this time, I'd like to ask the 215-pound top 4 place finishers to make their way to the awards area.
Robinson will start down to start the third. Again, this 285 championship match being brought to you by Gable Services.
Much appreciated, Jeremy Michael and Gable Services jumping in to sponsor this year. Means a ton to us.
Oh, could get a reversal here.
Gonna see the 2 here any second. And there it is.
There's your 2.
Again, thanking Dave Kelly and Blaze out. Again, Subaru. Can Moorhart come around here? He's got to stay under that arm. He can put him on his back. Moorhart's got him on his back. We could see the fall. We could see Moorhart win this match by fall. Oh, there it is. Landon Moorhart with the pin from Montorzo. Landon Moorhart, your North Northeast Regional Champion. Good job. This place is crazy. The fans on their feet.
Wow.
Montoursville
Wow, the
showing
energy
it.
down here, it's amazing.
What
The
a
crowd's
match.
going crazy. A comeback win from Montoursville. This
Sounded
could be
big.
the first ever
Florida-
regional title they captured.
Florida on the map.
Way to top
Sounded
it
big
off.
down there.
Way to top it off. Real quick, congrats. Let's look up here on your impressive win. I understand this could be Montoursville's first regional title. Talk to me about the match and tell me who you're thankful for.
I'm thankful for my parents. Thankful for my family. I just went out right at work. I just kept moving.
Get him after the podium.
Listen, I won't lie, this is probably the most exciting match of the night for the heavyweights, I would say. Way to get out there, way to be impressive. Good luck next week at States.
In third place,
thank you.
Great job.
All right, I'm here with the Montoursville squad. All right, this might be their first regional title ever. We're going to see how it goes. No, I know. I ain't going to get you.
Florida trying to battle his way into Matt Yunkin over there.
Talk to me. We have a wrestler here. I heard this might be you guys' first regional title.
Yeah.
I know you're in the lineup. How do you feel about it?
I'm grateful for it. I'm so happy for it.
This is a kid that I've trained since he was younger. Really tough. Ninth grader. I look forward to seeing him in the future. All right, let's take it back over here and see what we got going on with the Montoursville. And
congrats to Montoursville, their first title. Over on the podium now, the 215-pound wrestlers. Austin Johnson on top, Cole Yunkin in second place. What do we have? Parker in third place. And I'm struggling to see over there our fourth place finisher. But just an exciting night for Montoursville wrestling. What a great job. But we're going to grab, after the podium here, 215 pounds, we're going to grab Austin Johnson for an interview up here. But Montoursville pretty pumped up down there, and we thank Josh Aarons and Cardio for Days for jumping down there with the live mic and getting a little bit of action from the Montoursville boys and coaches down there. What a great job. Want to thank the Road Armel agency, Rennie Road Armel at Allstate, for bringing this action. Give the guys a call, young operators. Give Richie Road Armel state champion, Matt Neenan state champion. Give us a ring. Kane Snyder, big wrestler from Hughesville. Give them a call for quotes on your insurances.
Anyone who's young, like the parents down there, like Montoursville, like just
Eric Steinbacher down there to get Austin Johnson up here with us a second, but currently looks like he's talking to the press right now. So we'll see if we can get him. We may or may not be able to pull that off. There's Florida down there with Mr. Wenzel.
Okay, I'm here with the owner of Rideout. All right, this is one of the guys behind the Montoursville program who's been in the community, who's been working with these kids since ground up. Talk to us about it. I understand this is the first regional title for Montoursville. Talk to us a little about it and tell us about what you do.
Well, we just bring in guys from all the area. We really focus on Montoursville wrestlers. We give them a free program to come into our program as Rideout. We don't charge them a thing. We just want to get our kids better, and it shows what we've done. I mean, out of the guys we have going to states, 5 of them coming into the club. Moorhart Landon, an amazing feat there to win. What he did was amazing. He's been in the room for the last 3 weeks, just working his butt off, and it shows right there. He's never beat him. You know, to come out here and end the tournament like that as team champs for regionals is amazing.
That is amazing. And Mike's always worked well with Carter for Days. And we want to thank you. Special thanks to you and the Montoursville guys. Good luck, and we hope to see you guys next week.
Yeah, thank you.
Rideout Wrestling.
I don't see Coach Junkin's was just over there congratulating Landon, giving his medal there. I don't know if we see him around. Love to get a quick word with Coach Matt Yunkin there, but I don't see him. Austin Johnson being interviewed there by multiple press down there, so I'm not sure if we'll get a chance to get him or not. We'll hang tight for a second or two. If we can't, we got next year to catch him if we cannot. But again, thankful to all our sponsors: Burger Septic, Custom Auto Care, Pine Creek Seed Farms, Woodlands Bank. Lots of sponsors there that coming out. King Kong and energy drinks. Catch them on Amazon to order your King Kong and energy drinks. I lost Josh down there, seeing if he's catching. He's waiting behind press or somebody else to get a hold of Coach Yunkin there. we'll see if we can grab Coach Yunkin real quick.
Remember, all champions, please stay
Yeah,
in the
he's there talking to Cole. We'll see if we can get him. If we can't, certainly understand. He's got a lot of people that want him right now. We'll see if we can get him for seconds.
All right, I'm here live with the coach. All right, I heard this is the first ever. I've been watching you since I've been up here from Florida, and this guy right here is a real deal. First ever regional title. Talk a little bit about it and tell us about the wrestlers and the family.
Well, it is a first regional title for the school, something we're certainly proud of. It was a great team effort. The guys in the Conti round coming back and getting bonus points for us, and then the guys stepping up here in the finals and wrestling well. It was just a solid team effort, and that's the environment we try to create, is this family environment where everyone's supporting one another, coming together. We have a great fan base following us, a lot of support, and it just all comes together. It's been a good year.
Coach, you're doing a great job. I appreciate you guys, and good luck at States. I'll see you guys.
Congratulations to Matt Yunkin and Montoursville on their first Northeast Regional title. I'm joined here now by Phenom Austin Johnson, the junior out of Muncie. Congratulations on your dominant performance, man. We've enjoyed the heck out of watching you for the last 3 years. What are your thoughts as you head to Hershey next week, Austin?
My thoughts is just there's no pressure. Just leave it all out there and wrestle my best every match. I've been there before. I'm comfortable wrestling at Hershey, so I'm just ready.
Yep, and I'll tell you what, that is the style of wrestling, Austin, that we've come to enjoy from you, that all on the mat, let it all go, and I'm looking forward for you to continue to do that next week at Hershey. I'm going to be there cheering you on, I can tell you that right now. We kind of heard, I don't want you to tip your hat or anything because you got lots of colleges to look at. I kind of heard Oklahoma maybe was one of the colleges after you like. What other colleges out there are you interested in looking at?
I went on a visit to NC State and Clarion.
Nice.
And I have a visit set up for UNC, Oklahoma,
nice,
Maryland, and then probably Purdue.
Oh, beautiful. All great schools. All those schools would be lucky to grab Austin Johnson, one of the top-ranked wrestlers in the nation. Of course, we have a great week ahead, and I know, Austin, you're not looking ahead to any match. I know you're going to go one match at a time, leave it all out there, and just want to say, and I know you thanked, of course, your family and everything, and I know how important that is, but anybody else that you're thankful for that's helped you get to this point here?
Thankful for God. Just all my friends, the community in Muncie, everybody supporting me. Retweeting everything and just telling me congrats and stuff.
Beautiful, man. Congratulations. We look forward to continuing following you, man. Super young man here, Austin Johnson. We'll be down there cheering you on, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Yep, thank you. Thankful to all of our fans here, and we'll look forward. Hope you follow these guys at Hershey. We look forward to be back here next year, bringing some dual meet matches to the Grapplers Only TV, as well as again the girls district finals, boys AA, and Northeast or district finals, and boys Northeast regional champions. Thanks for joining us on Grapplers Only TV. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We'll catch you here next year.
I am the brand ambassador for King Kong, because we King Konging on them, you understand me? This is Big Snoop Dogg, and you need to go get you some before they go. Hair up.
Oh my gosh, so good.
It's very good.
Oh, I'm drinking that when I go out. I'm drinking that when I work out.
Oh, this is good.
It's fire. That's King Kong. Now let's go unload this truck. It's like candy.
Oh my God, I love it.
The mother Indian drinks ain't got nothing